Hey guys, so I decided to do my Equal Employment Opportunity Commission presentation on the case of EEOC versus Suffolk Laundry Services LLC. The press release date for this was December 1st, 2015. So I chose this one because Suffolk Laundry Services LLC is located within Suffolk County, New York, which is my home county on Long Island. So, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or the EEOC. What is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission? The EEOC is an agency of the Department of Justice charged with enforcing Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and other anti-discrimination laws. The laws cover most EEO laws, Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 and the Equal Pay Act of 1963. The EEOC investigates claims, comes to conclusions, and enforces guidelines employers must abide by. Individuals who feel they have been discriminated against have a short amount of time, and I say a short amount of time because I don't believe 6 months is a very long time, but this is the guideline, so they have 6 months or 180 days to file a complaint against their employer. The EEOC must then complete their investigation within 60 days of the complaint submission, and if the EEOC finds information in their investigation permissible, the EEOC will then try to litigate themselves if this does not work. The EEOC will then go on to let the individuals know if this is a case where the individual can sue or take further action. Who and what do these laws pertain to? So these laws pertain to anyone who's employed. These laws are in place so all individuals have an equal chance for employment regardless of their race, color, religion, sex, age, disability, or national origin. The laws also cover equal pay rights of all employees. The EEOC versus Suffolk Laundry Services. Female laundry workers receive $582,000 in settlement of EEOC sexual harassment case. Why is this case relevant? Well, this case is relevant because there's blatant verbal and physical sexual harassment covered under the laws exerted by EEOC. The employees were immigrant Latino employees, and the employees were unknowing of their rights. Some information about the case. 8 former employees brought up allegations against Suffolk Laundry Services LLC of physical and verbal sexual abuse. The former employees claim the manager made comments about their appearance and body parts, touched them inappropriately on the hips, buttocks, and backs, and forcibly kissed them. All 8 women were recent immigrants from Mexico or Central America, did not speak English, and this is why they did not know their rights. 7 of the women were represented by Ouden and Golden, which is a private law firm, as well as the EEOC and Latino Justice PRLDEF. Some more information about the case. Who is Latino Justice PRLDEF and what do they stand for? So Latino Justice is a litigation company that uses the power of law together with advocacy and education to protect opportunities for all Latinos to succeed in school and work, fulfill their dreams, and sustain their families and communities. Latino Justice PRLDEF has 2 locations, one centrally located in Florida and one in New York City. Some more information about the case. Of course, all of the women's identities were retracted to protect their identity and their privacy. The conclusion on the case. The 8 women were granted $582,000 due to their verbal and physical sexual harassment they experienced at the hands of their manager. In a statement released by the director of EEOC's New York District Office, Kevin Berry, exclaims, "It took great courage for these women to come forward and participate in this case. We hope that others know that we will continue to protect the rights of vulnerable workers. Continued conclusion, Suffolk Laundry Services LLC was also ordered to adopt new procedures to prevent sexual harassment, and managers and staff are required to be trained on identifying and preventing sexual harassment and retaliation in the workplace. So we were asked if there's any similar cases. There are so many similar cases that I found to this case, but many of them have smaller and bigger wins for those who experienced a form of discrimination and sexual harassment. This is just for discrimination and sexual harassment. And one case I found in Florida is eerily coincidental to the case I've spoken about, but there's more to it. So the name of this similar case is the EEOC wins jury verdict over $17 million for victims of sexual harassment and retaliation at Merino Farms. This case has more detail, more wrongdoing, and more depth to it, though the case is about physical and verbal sexual harassment in the workplace. The prior case, the one that I have done this project on, didn't have retaliation, but that is one thing that the EEOC tells you to look out for and to definitely, tell them about if you are a victim of sexual harassment in the workplace or any type of discrimination in the workplace. In this case, the Florida case actually has a lot of retaliation to it, so that's why there was a bigger win for them. And of course, there's more wrongdoing and depth to it, so it's a little bit different, but it's similar. So in conclusion, the EEOC is there to fight for your rights, whether your case is about discrimination over race, color, religion, sex, age, disability, or national origin, or if it is about equal pay, there are options. So some statistical information, there is actually a lot of it, and that can be seen at the link provided. This is just statistics on sexual harassment in the workplace, men and women. Men don't experience it as much as women. So as a woman, it's pretty alarming how high the statistics are. And these statistics go from about 2010 or 2011 to 2015. So they're pretty recent, and they show, the differences over the years. To find out more information about filing a claim with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, you can visit www.eeoc.com/employees/how-to-file.cfm.